have met Stellenbosch the week of a derby weekend. That was in November of 2020 in a league game on a Tuesday evening. Stellenbosch have never been beaten by Chiefs on a Tuesday evening previously, as actually De Priya races onto this one. He's put in a fairly aimless ball. It's Janina.
I'll tell you something about this, given the opportunity. This shouldn't be a corner, but let's give a chance to this corner to be taken.
Chislett delivers. It's a good delivery. Oh, it's been turned over by Lilepo, the man who scored against the player who had the most touches in the box without a assist in the Betway Premiership. That is nicely intercepted by Butsaka. Finds Cupido, or rather that was Butsaka to Cupido. Now in for Titus. Oh, brilliant! Brilliant! It's the young man who cannot stop scoring this season. He is well and truly in the hunt for the Golden Boots with his 7th Betway Premiership goal this campaign.
Defenders got sucked in there, and the ball was brilliantly played. And was it tight?
Ashley Cupido up against McCarthy. Cupido still hanging on to it. 55% of the possession, but they'd only hit the target once from 11 shots. Amazulu doing what they have characteristically done this season, as still they continue on with Chislett straight at Stevens. They build on that momentum. The last time that they managed 3 away wins in succession in the league was actually last year, January to March, 4 in total. Lilepo leaving it for Solomons, who's arriving here. Solomons! Another wonderful save from Stevens, who stretched himself in the first half to deny Chislett, and now in the second to keep out Solomons. Striding forward confidently. Poke towards Lilepo. Lilepo. Let's play this straight at Stevens.
And
goal. Devon Titus steals it away here from Paseka. Marco goes for it. But still had the attentions of
spaces in between the fullback and the central back. The holes. They're finding those spaces beautifully. Chiefs are getting a little bit scattered. They're not managing those spaces in front of the defensive line.
So here come shall we call them the bomb squad? These are impact players, 4 of them at once. And players with a history against Stellenbosch. Duba, who scored a brace against Stellies in their first meeting of last season, 2-1 win.
Wow. It's very unusual for 4 players to be dropped in at the same time, but if you want to literally leave the game, and you can see these are all offensive players, mainly mid.
Vilagazi, brilliant ball through for Wandile Duba. Oh, struck by Mdu Shabalala in that insane 4-3 win over Le Mans for Golden Arrows towards the end of October.
But not hitting. But hopefully that will improve.
Oh, another brilliant run. Now what can they do with this? Paseka Marco all the way up the field. He's clattered in the box. 5 minutes remain here. Dubu with some pace. There's Mdu Shabalala. Set for Mabwe! Wow, he's come so close.
On the up, into his right, but opted to turn around, and there was Mabua. That's simply just being unlucky that he doesn't find the target. I can imagine the goalkeeper might have been unsighted in the process.
Close to finding his first Ramogosi as Gaston Serino is introduced here.
Another offensive player, makes all the sense.
And Stelly's looking good again. Oh, wow! He's done it again! Devin Titus! Well, Stellenbosch have won only one of their last 7 league meetings with Kaizer Chiefs, and it was a Devin Titus goal that did it then. Will it be a Devin Titus goal that wins it this evening?
With only about 2 or more minutes remaining plus additional time, of course, this looks like, for me, it's going to be the deal. He does very well to ping it back, and wow, that is true quality. Jabbar, of course, lays it beautifully for him, and McCarthy's a little bit later to provide a bit of cover, and he opens up his right foot beautifully just to sail it past Peterson. That's a quality goal.
Well, Devin Titus finally opens his Betway Premiership account. And the 10 previous league goals that Stellenbosch had scored against Kaizer Chiefs had come from 10 different scorers. Devin Titus is the first to ever get 2 in the league against Kaizer Chiefs. Sent forward here for Khan.
Yeah, Pinica lashes out. This is after it was brought down, and which the ref picked up, picks it up here, and is being held back, and he lashes his hand out. Whether it's deliberate, sometimes you do this to try and just let go of the player around you, but unfortunately it lands into the face, and according to the laws of the game, it's a booking.
Match. St. Stephen's claiming it. The feet of Shabalala. Well, haven't been defeated in the league since mid-September. Stages here. Vilakazi receiving from Serino, almost sold Mele a little short. Quinica sliding it through for Serino. Well, couldn't control as it ran past him, and the time is running out for Khalid Ben Yusuf and his Kaizer Chiefs side. They dropped so many points from winning positions last season. They have been so much better in that regard in this campaign, but it appears as though for the first time in the Betway Premiership in 2025-2026, Kaizer Chiefs take the lead and go on to lose. Stellenbosch come from behind to win. Jubilation for Gavin Hunt.
Difference from what it is that we saw from the Maroons in the first half, but added as well to their recent record, getting better results away from home. They're becoming really good travelers. Coach, unbelievable what happened in this encounter. You look at that first half, the dominance, 6 shots on target. Could have, would have, should have.
I think you make the right analysis when you dominate the first half. You must kill the game. When you don't kill the game and you start like that the second half, you concede the first 5 minutes. I think we have to take our responsibility sometimes, and we have to see our mistake, and we have to make the right analysis. We have to take responsibility about it. Lose. We are we have to say sorry for the fans, and I think we have only 3 days now to think about the next game. We don't have a lot of time to discuss about this game, but it's the same mistake. When you score the first goal, you have to kill the game. You have to finish. When you dominate, you have to kill the game and to finish. When you get 6 or 7 opportunities the first half, you miss all of them. Even empty goal, you miss the chance. So what we can do after?
What does this do to the mentality of the players? You know, when you believe that this game is done, and then you get a result like this, to have to pick them up again.
Yes, that's our job. That's our job. In this tough moment, you have to take care about the player. You have to take care about the mentality of the player to keep them up. And that's the football. Football, win or lose, and you have to continue to work. When you win, you don't have to enjoy a lot. When you lose, you don't have to be sad a lot. You have to continue to work. We have to watch now the game, to analyze, and to continue to work.
No time to rest. Big game that is coming up. Next encounter. You need to start preparing for that now.
Yeah, that's what you said. I said that in 4 days we'll have the derby. So we don't have a lot of time. We have to think about the derby now. We have to start to think about the derby and to continue to work.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
There we go. They certainly have their work cut out for them ahead of such a big encounter. But today, the Maroons are going to travel back home very, very happy about how it is that they were able to get a favorable result today and continue their rise back towards the top and away from that relegation quagmire. So it ends again 2-1, but this time in the league to the Maroons.